Welcome to We Sometimes RV with Scott and Joy. Thank you for watching our videos. Have a great day. Okay, on the sanitation process, it says you need to bypass your hot water heater. There's two valves, one going in on the cold water, one coming out on the hot water. I turned those, they were pointing towards the tank. I turned them straight up. There is a bypass hose under there. I don't know if you can see it. It's blue. It does not have a valve, so I'm hoping that it's just going to bypass the water. I don't know, the hot water tank. I will find out because I will drain the hot water tank. When I put the water on, I'll know if it's coming in or not. I also, in the process of doing this, put the hinges on this door and the magnet so that it holds in place, and much easier than unscrewing and screwing those screws all the time. Another thing you need to do is put it on country fill. Which knobs are on 1 and 4. It's going to draw it out. I'm also going to take the water filter on the inside of the coach out and then put the connection back on the cover. I took this piece out of here because you can see there's a little piece that's right there. It's a check valve and it squirts a little water at you. But what you need to do is put this piece in backwards, and that will push on that check valve and allow you to do the country fill. If you don't switch that around, and I do have extra of these in case something happens, of this piece right here, they're really inexpensive. You can get them on Amazon to push on that check valve so that the siphon will work when you turn the water pump on. Okay. So for this process, I need to remove the water filter out of here. If you checked, and I'll link above the video that I did when I had to fix this because I couldn't get to it. And I was hoping to put something underneath to catch the water, but the little collapsible bucket that I have is a little too big. I'm gonna have to find something a little smaller to put under there to catch the water. Well, I figured out how to do it a little easier. Instead of trying to put something underneath, I was able to unscrew the filter and it didn't leak. So I brought it to the edge, and then what I did is at the edge I tilted the canister and poured the water into my collapsible bucket. So that way I didn't make a mess. And I got no water, maybe a drop here and there, but that's done. Okay, according to the directions, I'll pick this up just a little bit. ¼ cup of bleach for every 15 gallons. My tank holds 43 gallons, so it's going to be just under 3/4 of a cup of bleach. I did connect the regular water hose to the RV with the hot water tank plug taken out to make sure that it did not end up with water coming out through the hot water tank, to make sure that the valves actually did shut it off, and they did. I still have the plug off the hot water tank. Ours is a hot water tank that does not use an anode rod. Okay, I'm going to set it once again to country fill. I wish there was a switch back here to turn on the water pump and check something. Sometimes they have it in the outside shower. Let me go get the keys first. Okay, there is a switch in the outside shower to turn on the water pump. So I'm going to do that and see if it starts drawing the water down with the bleach. And yes, it is. So my country fill works. I hadn't used the country fill before, so I'm really glad that it's working. So if we go boondocking, I know I can fill up a 5-gallon bucket and bring it here and get some water into the RV. Okay, we're done. So that put 5 gallons of water with some bleach in it, and then we're going to it's a 43-gallon tank. We'll probably put 38 would make the difference. We'll probably go 35 gallons. And I need to switch this back the other way. So it's back in there and the check valve's on. Okay, I've got a water meter on there. And I don't know why they do it that way. I've got the flow correct, but when it's hooked up, it's showing upside down. So we're going to turn it on and let it get to about 35 gallons. Okay, went a little bit over at 35.4 gallons. It's not leaking out the overflow underneath, so I feel pretty certain that the tank is close to full. The next thing we need to do is to go to all the faucets and see the hot water tank. I've got the plug off, no water's coming out. And we can turn the water pump off. And it ran and stopped, which is what it's supposed to do. Now, we're supposed to put it on cold water until we smell bleach coming through. And I smell it. Then we'll put it on hot water until we smell bleach coming through. And I smell it. We're not going to run the toilet because we do not want bleach going into the toilet and into the black tank. Okay, so the next thing to do is to clean up my mess first, and then we need to actually run the RV down the road so everything kind of sloshes around in the tank, and then we're going to park it and we'll give it a day and then we'll drain the water out. So we'll see you in 24 hours. After letting it sit overnight, I used the hose that I actually connected the to siphon the bleach water in, hooked it up to the low point drain, and then I hooked it up to a hose, and then I went to a washout on our sewer to drain the freshwater tank. Now I'm filling up the freshwater tank for the second time. It should be almost full. I actually ran water through the sinks and through the shower, and I did not smell any bleach, but I will let the boss check it out when she returns. So I ran it through there, I ran it through the shower, and in the meantime, while I was doing that, I installed the Dometic 320 toilet. It really is nice, and it was an easy install. I also, during the install, I put in the shutoff valve back here. A quarter turn sharp bite valve. And the hose is for a faucet, not for a toilet, because the one for the toilet is 7/8. The one for the faucet is 1/2. So that's all in place. And as soon as the tank fills up again, I'm going to run a little more water. I've run a couple of tanks of water through the freshwater tank, and it looks like we've gotten the bleach out. So I'm going to take the filter housing off and reinstall the filter. Alright, now that's done. We'll dump the water. And then the last step, just to come back and turn the valves back on for the hot water tank. On this one, when the valves are pointing toward the tank, there you are, open. All right. So the sanitation process is complete. Thanks for watching our channel. We hope you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when we next have videos coming out. Leave your comments below and be sure to smash that like button. Thank you. Have a great day.